All right, guys. So you guys been getting along for the last couple of days, right? Everything's been good so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The last time we talked, we were talking about how Caleb, was
Yep.
being annoyed and William was feeling disrespected. Am I correct?
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little technique called the validation box, and Caleb's familiar with it. William, maybe you don't know how it works, but one person gets to express their complaint or their grievance, and the other one has to either validate it or say, hey, it's not valid. But I'm going to referee because two people can't be in the validation box at the same time. The other person, if they want to be validated for their grievance and complaint, they have to wait their turn. Is that kind of clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go in the validation box first?
I'll go.
Okay. So, Caleb, why don't you go ahead and explain the thing that causes you annoyance?
I asked William to stop doing it once. He'll either say like no you or he'll just keep doing it. That's what really gets me mad.
Okay. William, there's another technique called clarification. So before we have what's called shared understanding, you need to repeat back to him, this is what I heard you say. Because in my opinion, he was not as clear about what it is, but maybe you know. So can you tell him what you heard him say?
When you told me to stop, you like had a smile on your face, like you were having fun, and then you would say, "Can you please stop?" And then you would look back at me with a smile on your face, and then I'd be like, "Okay, he's playing."
Okay. So you both know what you're talking about because I don't know what incident you're referring to. Caleb, do you know what he's talking about? Like which incident?
No, not really.
One of you guys need to be specific about which one particular incident.
What I'm trying to say is like even though like I asked him to stop, he won't.
What kind of thing does he do?
Like I'll ask him to stop and he'll say like no you and I'll keep asking him to stop and he'll keep like repeating that same word.
To stop what?
Like he's messing with something he shouldn't be. And I'm like, can you please stop doing that?
Like
And
messing with what? Like for what example?
like the other night when we were trying to get on with you, he was banging the phone on the floor, and I was asking him to stop
Actually, I wasn't banging
doing
it on
that.
the floor. I was tapping it in my hand.
Okay. Either way, tapping, banging, whatever. So go on, Caleb.
And I asked him to stop, and he was like, no. And then he kept doing it, and that got me really mad.
Okay.
And like, "Can you stop?" And then you looked at me when I did it, and then you smiled, and then I was sitting there getting bored, so I just kept tapping it.
Okay, so here's how this works. Caleb communicated something that annoyed him. You know how life is. Certain different things annoy different people. Like crying babies may annoy you, but they don't annoy me, you know? Nagging woman may annoy one man and not another. Everybody has a different thing, you know? I get annoyed when I hear people open the windows over at your house and I'm trying to talk to him on this phone here and I can hear the cars whizzing by and the sirens. But that may not annoy you. So, William, can you validate what Caleb is saying? He told you, hey, this is annoying me. I'm assuming he said it politely. Am I right, you guys?
He said, "Can you stop?" But
Was that offensive to you, or was that clear that, hey, he said, I understand he might have been smiling, but
just
he,
like
what's that?
it was just like normally people will say, "May you stop," because it's like annoying. They'll say like what they feel, and then I'll be like, "Okay, I can stop," and I will try to stop, and I do that, and then I mess around with people, and then sometimes when they ask me to stop, I will, and then they'll smile, and I'll go back to what I'm doing.
So, in this case, you said no because why exactly?
Because like when we were sitting on the couch and we were waiting to talk to you, and he's like, "Can you stop?" I stopped, and then he started smiling, and I just started tapping again in my hand because like he smiled.
You thought he
Like,
was kidding.
yeah,
Okay. So now that you know he's not kidding, maybe his smile was just maybe he was happy that you stopped and glad that you respected him. So in the future, could you just respect whatever it is that annoys him? And even if he smiles, could you do that?
yeah,
Okay. So then I guess you can validate him, right? You can say, yeah, all right, I'm sorry, man. I didn't quite understand, but hey, I'm sorry. I'll try not to do it again. Is that right or no?
yeah.
Okay, tell him.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that, and I should have stopped.
Okay.
Caleb, do you forgive him?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have shared understanding and clarification that he misunderstood something, and then you got upset. And all right, so William, do you want to get in the validation box, or you think this is resolved? Is there something that you would like to express that bugs you, or that a grievance?
I just want him to respect me like I would respect him. And sometimes when I tell him what we need to do, like what, because I've been here longer and I know like a lot of the rules. It's like I try to help him out with some things, and he's like, "I'm not gonna listen to you. You're not my boss." And I'm like, "But I'm trying to help you out around here."
What did you hear him say, Caleb?
What I heard him say is like he wants me to respect him more because he's trying to help me out and he's been here longer. And he wants me to like to do the things that are right and then not make a mistake.
Is that correct, William? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have shared understanding. By the way, are you with us, Joel?
Yeah, I'm right here.
So that little technique, all I did was just have the grievance, and then the other party would repeat it back, and then the other party would say, yep, that's what I said. Because you'd be surprised how many times people misunderstand without knowing there's misunderstanding. So it's a little technique, and now we have shared understanding. Okay, so what's your response, Caleb, to what he said?
I feel like I don't want like someone who's my age to keep telling me what to do. That honestly gets me really mad, and I rather listen to like Devin because
Okay.
I listen to people who actually work here.
Okay, William, what did you hear him say?
That I shouldn't really tell him what to do, that I should let the adults do that.
Okay. Caleb, do you confirm that's what you said?
Yes.
Okay, we have shared understanding. What's your response, William?
That I should leave him alone. Drop the trying to help him out.
Okay. And Caleb, does that resolve what you...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me give my little advice here. William, I'm glad that you recognize that, because at the end of the day, we have a tendency to want to help people. But, it's true. If they don't want to be told what to do, then we have to respect that, especially if you're not in authority. Even if you're in authority, like say Joel's in authority, even if you guys didn't obey Joel, he's still going to try not to get upset and frustrated. He's going to kind of, try to be respectful of you, even though he's in authority. There may be some form of discipline, not punishment, not anger, not taking away things, but some form of trying to help correct you, or, he may just kind of let you be. But, we're not really trying to control you guys. And we're also trying to teach your parents not to be overbearing, even though they are in authority and they are your parent. We're trying to train them not to be so, be respectful that you guys are young adults. Believe it or not, I teach everyone that when you're 14, even if you're still kind of immature and still don't know a lot of things in life, I still think you're a young adult. Why? Because if a fireman just started working on the first day of the job and he's got his fire suit and he's got his license to fight fires and he's never fought a fire, he's still a fireman. Even though he's never fought a fire, he's still a fireman. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
So you guys may not be fully mature adults, but you're young adults. Young adults means that you now make decisions. Like, when you were little, you did everything your parents told you. And if they made you walk across the street, they held your hand. Now, you wouldn't want them holding your hand across the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they need to respect that. And that's just the way it goes. They need to respect that you have different opinions. Your opinions may be dumb, but they still need to respect them, because you're going to learn as you get older, about life, and your opinions now may be great, may not be great, but they got to respect that you are now young adults and you're going to have your own conclusions, your own opinions. Even like going to bed, for example. The both of you have problems with your mom telling you to go to bed, and I am trying to train your parents to, if you want to suggest this is a good time to go to bed, of course you're going to be tired if you stay up late, but at the end of the day, they're not going to go to bed because you make them. They're going to go to bed when they finally are tired of getting up tired, or whatever other reason may happen. So there's a balance of you better go to bed, but also not like trying to get angry about it either. If you're not sleepy, you're not sleepy. Maybe there's some other things we can do. Maybe we can take you to the gym and burn you out and put you in the sun all day or something. Maybe give you some melatonin, or I don't know what. You know what I mean? But I don't think that they should be disrespecting you as a young adult. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
What about you, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay, so William, so you do agree with Caleb that if he wants to not be told what to do by a peer, then you understand that, right?
Yeah.
And Caleb, do you understand that William had no bad intention? He was just wanting to help you out.
Yep.
Okay, guess what, guys? Did we resolve your conflicts?
Yes.
Yeah.
And did I tell you you were going to be amazed? Now, if you're not amazed, go ahead and bust my bubble out. I'm a big boy. But are you amazed at how easily this was resolved through this form of communication? Yes or no?
Yeah.
What about you, Bill?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, fellas. So that means that I'm amazing. All right. Now, the way life works is you're going to have other conflicts and they're going to come up. Remember, we can come back to the mediation table. And this is important that you learn how to do this because guess what? You're going to have to learn how to do this with your mom. And guess what? When you go home, you're going to be able to say, hold on, Mom, we need to call Robert because we need mediation. Wouldn't you like to be able to tell your mom you need to hold the phone, you need to stop and let's get mediation? Wouldn't that be a cool thing?
Yeah.
What about you, William?
Maybe.
So tell me why you think it wouldn't be such a good idea.
I mean, it would be, but then should be like, yeah, once we got on, should bring up like a whole bunch of past things.
Okay, so you don't trust the process yet, but you're going to see that even if she brings up the old stuff, I'm here to referee, and I'm going to be, that's not fair. You can't be bringing up old stuff. I mean, we may be able to discuss it, but you can't hold you against it because it's a new day. So just, you'll see, it's going to work out. We're going to do some mediation with you and your mom, and you're going to be amazed. So anyway, fellas, we're done. This was easy and simple, so go have fun and do whatever you got to do. All right, fellas, have a great day. Talk to you later.